Good morning, good evening, good afternoons, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So let's talk today about kind of important things. It's communication, especially about developers' communication. Because as you know, in real life or everywhere, communication is a key, right? Like let's be real. You want to do something in real life, you need to communicate, right? And I still don't understand why Neverwinter developers just don't wanna engage in any kind of communication with player base, you know? Because yeah, we're getting some communication, but it's too low. Like getting like one stream every 2 months, if it's like good months, you know, that's it's just too low, you know. I mean, from one side, I'm kind of understand because Cryptic still kind of losing. Yeah, Neverwinter, as you know, like it's kind of good. I hope so. I think so. It's good for the game and for rest of the player base because when developers losing such a big impact of communication with player base, it's kind of something wrong, you know. It looks like something is happening, and it's not just lost communication between players. If you look at even developers don't know how to communicate properly with each other, right? I'm not sure, are you familiar with Discord, like Neverwinter Discord, Protect Your Enclave, and yada yada? Sometimes we getting patch, and only day after we getting patch notes. I mean, it's no big deal, right? Like, okay, you didn't get patch notes today, like, but that's really hard for devs just to put patch, just put a little bit more communication between each other. Like, hello, why we getting patch? Not always, of course, not always. Most of the times is fine, but still, sometimes we getting patch and we're not getting patch note. Or we getting patch note in couple hours, or we getting patch note in, I don't know, and like next day, which is, it sucks. It sucks. Like, look, I like game. I wanna play game. I wanna know more about developers, you know, and you just can't get this information. You can't get this communication between players and developers, which I hope so Deca will do something with that, because I think that's kind of important to have at least one time a month to talk with players, how game is doing, how players is doing, because they have stats, right? We have all data which you kind of need for that, like, but they just Cryptic just decides no. So maybe with Deckers will be something different. Maybe with Decker it will be a little bit better on communication. Of course, I mean it will be a lot of bugs. Like, let's be real, buggies it will be kind of big after Decker will take like full Neverwinter, because yeah, like Decker is not MMORPG developer, so we're kind of learning now, which is kind of fine, you know. It's not that bad, but still, I think Deca will have some people more dedicated to communicate with player base, because it's kind of strange and really weird for me to see, like example, Ashes of Creation developers, literally game who's not even exist, communicating more with future players than Cryptic with Neverwinter players, which is it's weird, right? Like, I understand we're working on different games, like more than only one game, but it's kind of not my problem, you know. We can work on 7 games. It's not my problem, because like that's work. That's what we're doing, right? If I'm going to my work, I supposed to do my work, and if you're skipping something bad can happen, you know, and all of the stuff. So I really think so Deca will do something good for Neverwinter and player base, with patches, maybe more bug fixes, and I hope so Deca will not take more than one game. Yeah, like but that's for another video, not for today. It's just kind of supposed to be short video, but yeah, sometimes it just happens, you know. I was thinking, oh, let's go do some weeklies and talk about communication. The same, like cryptic communication with players is the same as you go to endgame dungeon, first time, not in-game dungeon, endgame trial, and nobody communicating with each other, like literally silence. Like it's just bad. In some ways, just hurting game. Like not that much probably, but it sucks. I really remember like back in days it was much more communication between developer and Cryptic and player base. And now it just, yeah, something off. Like they just feels like they don't care. Maybe somebody care, but not. I kinda don't think so. No, they know we're losing it, and kinda, yeah, fuck it. But we'll see in the future. However, it will go. Maybe game will be even worse with Deca, but I don't think so. Because one thing what Neverwinter needs is love, right? If you don't love what you're doing, if you don't love what you're developing, like what you can do now. Like you just don't care how things happen. Like we saw like updates and whatever. Just another topic to speak about classes, which is people, oh, you can balance classes. Like you can. It's not that hard, right? Maybe not in AoE, but at least in single target. So yeah, overall, I think Cryptic is doing not a good job on communicating with player base, but we shall see what we will have in future. Thank you for watching, boys and girls, and see ya next time. Like and subscribe. Bye bye, baby. Is out.